Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Travel Tales back with another video, and let me tell you, this one is going to be huge. We're talking about the top 10 places you absolutely have to see before you kick the bucket. So buckle up, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get this show on the road.
All right, we're kicking off our list in the land of the rising sun, Japan, with a place where childhood dreams never die, Tokyo Disneyland. And trust me, this ain't your average theme park. We're talking next-level Disney magic, infused with that legendary Japanese attention to detail. Imagine strolling down a picture-perfect world bazaar, the smell of popcorn hitting you right in the feels, and then bam! You turn a corner and find yourself face-to-face with a giant steaming bowl of ramen. And the rides, forget about it. Space Mountain? More like Space Mountain on steroids. Monsters, Inc.? They cranked the cuteness level to 11. Plus, you got all the classic Disney characters roaming around speaking Japanese and looking cuter than ever. Bottom line, if you're a Disney fan or even if you just appreciate a well-executed theme park, Tokyo Disneyland needs to be on your bucket list. It's a magical experience you won't find anywhere else.
Next up, we're heading stateside to a place that's about as American as apple pie and, well, a really, really big hole in the ground. I'm talking about the Grand Canyon, baby! This place is straight out of a postcard, except it's a million times more awe-inspiring in person. I'm talking massive rock formations, layers upon layers of colorful sediment, and a view that stretches as far as the eye can see. Now, if you're an adrenaline junkie, the Grand Canyon is calling your name. We're talking heart-pumping hikes down to the canyon floor, whitewater rafting trips that'll leave you soaked and exhilarated, and even helicopter rides that'll give you a bird's-eye view of this natural wonder. But even if you're more of a sit-back and enjoy the scenery type of traveler, the Grand Canyon has something for you. Take a leisurely stroll along the South Rim, snap some epic photos, and just soak in the vastness of it all. The Grand Canyon is one of those places that lives up to the hype, and then some.
From a giant hole in the ground to the happiest place on earth, we're heading to Anaheim, California, to the one and only Disneyland Park. This is the OG, the original gangster, the place where Walt Disney's dreams first came to life. Stepping into Disneyland is like stepping back in time, but in a good way. You got your classic Disney characters strolling around, your iconic rides like Pirates of the Caribbean and Space Mountain, and that unmistakable Disney magic in the air. And let's talk about Sleeping Beauty Castle for a second. This ain't just any castle, people. It's the centerpiece of Disneyland, the icon, the dream. Whether you're a die-hard Disney fan or just looking for a fun-filled day with the family, Disneyland is a timeless classic that never gets old.
Chapter 7. Universal Studios, Orlando, where movies come to life. Hold on to your butts, folks, because we're about to enter a world where movies become reality. That's right, we're talking about Universal Studios Orlando. This place is a dream come true for any movie buff, with rides and attractions based on all your favorite blockbusters. We're talking about stepping into the wizarding world of Harry Potter, grabbing a butterbeer in Hogsmeade, and riding the Hogwarts Express. Or how about transforming into a minion on the Despicable Me Minion Mayhem ride? And don't even get me started on the heart-stopping thrills of the Jurassic Park River Adventure. They don't just create rides, they create immersive experiences. You're not just watching the movie, you're living it. If you're a fan of movies, Universal Studios Orlando is a no-brainer.
Chapter 6. Niagara Falls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Unless it's this one. All right, folks. Get ready to be blown away by the sheer power of nature because we're about to witness one of the most iconic waterfalls on the planet. Niagara Falls. This ain't just some trickling stream. We're talking millions of gallons of water cascading over a cliff every second. Now, the best way to experience Niagara Falls is to get up close and personal. We're talking about hopping on a boat tour, feeling that mist on your face, and hearing the roar of the water as it crashes down. Trust me, it's an experience you won't forget. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can even take a ride on the Maid of the Mist, which takes you right up to the base of the falls. But Niagara Falls isn't just about the falls themselves. Niagara Falls is one of those bucket list destinations that lives up to the hype.
Chapter 5. The Great Wall of China. Not just a wall, it's a statement. All right, pack your bags. We're heading to China to check out one of the most iconic structures ever built by human hands, the Great Wall of China. This ain't just some wall, folks. We're talking thousands of miles of stone and brick snaking across mountains, deserts, and everything in between. This thing was built over centuries by emperors and peasants, and it stands today as a testament to human ingenuity and, let's be honest, back-breaking labor. Now visiting the Great Wall is an experience like no other. Imagine hiking along these ancient ramparts, feeling the weight of history beneath your feet and taking in those breathtaking views of the Chinese countryside. There are different sections you can visit, each with its own unique charm. It's about connecting with history, with culture, and with the sheer scale of human ambition.
Chapter 4. Vatican City. Small city, big impact. Next up, we're heading to a city-state that's small in size, but huge in significance. Vatican City. This is the heart of the Catholic Church, home to the Pope, and packed with more history, art, and religious artifacts than you can shake a stick at. Now, the centerpiece of Vatican City is St. Peter's Basilica, a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture that will blow your freaking mind. We're talking soaring ceilings, intricate mosaics, and a dome that seems to reach for the heavens. And then there's the Sistine Chapel, home to Michelangelo's iconic ceiling frescoes. But Vatican City isn't just about the big hitters. Visiting Vatican City is like taking a crash course in art history, religious history, and Western civilization all rolled into one.
Chapter 3. The Louvre, home of the Mona Lisa, and so much more. Get ready to feast your eyes on some of the world's most famous works of art because we're heading to Paris, baby. And not just any Paris, we're talking about the Louvre Museum. This place is like the Beyoncé of museums, the heavyweight champion, the GOAT. I'm talking thousands of years of art, from Egyptian antiquities to Renaissance masterpieces, all housed in a sprawling former palace that's as impressive as the art inside. Now, of course, no trip to the Louvre is complete without a selfie with Mona Lisa. But here's the thing, the Louvre is so much more than just the Mona Lisa. It's easy to get lost in this place for hours, wandering from room to room, discovering new treasures around every corner.
Chapter 2. The Eiffel Tower. More than just a bunch of metal. From the hallowed halls of the Louvre, we're heading to another Parisian icon that's instantly recognizable. The Eiffel Tower. This ain't just some tower, folks. It's a symbol of France, a feat of engineering, and a darn good place to take a selfie. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's just a bunch of metal. How exciting can it be? But trust me on this one. Seeing the Eiffel Tower in person is an experience like no other. It's the way it seems to soar above the city, the way it sparkles at night, the way it makes you feel like you're in a movie. Of course, no trip to the Eiffel Tower is complete without a visit to the top. You can take the stairs if you're feeling ambitious, or you can be like me and take the elevator. Either way, the views from the top are absolutely breathtaking. We're talking panoramic views of the entire city, from the Seine River to the Arc de Triomphe. But the Eiffel Tower isn't just about the views.
Chapter 1. Times Square, the city that never sleeps. Literally. All right, folks, we're ending our world tour in a city that needs no introduction. The city that never sleeps, the concrete jungle, New York City. And more specifically, we're talking about the heart of it all, the dazzling, chaotic, sensory overloading spectacle that is Times Square. This place is like a giant pinball machine, with flashing lights, giant billboards, and people from all walks of life colliding in a symphony of urban chaos. It's the kind of place that can feel overwhelming at first, but then you take a deep breath, embrace the madness, and realize that this is what makes New York City so damn exciting. Now, Times Square is known for a lot of things, but one thing's for sure, it's the place to be on New Year's Eve. But Times Square isn't just about New Year's Eve. You can spend hours in Times Square just observing the human parade, from wide-eyed tourists to jaded New Yorkers, all caught up in the whirlwind of the city.
And that's a wrap on our whirlwind adventure around the globe. We hit up some seriously epic locations, from the magic of Disney to the grandeur of the Great Wall of China. So, which of these incredible destinations has got you itching to book a flight? Let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll see you on the road. Until next time, keep exploring.